So I was in French class, and it was with a teacher who was really mean if you're like talking in class or fooling around, whatever. And she was in a particularly bad mood, and I was sitting beside Alex, which of course didn't help at all.
Yeah. Oh no.
And suddenly I just started thinking of every single thing that's ever made me laugh in my life. It just all went like, it was like things that made me laugh when I was 7, and all of a sudden I'm like...
Yeah, I had, I think everybody had a French teacher who was really strict and mean. I don't know why. It's almost like it's a job requirement or something.
Was it Mergliano or something?
Yes. My French teacher was named Madame Mergliano. And she looked like a Mergliano. You know, they have sort of the, I don't want to say racial slur, but the sort of, cultural slur about French people being frogs, that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she literally looked like a frog. Like, literally. She looked like this big, beastly frog woman, and she was our French teacher, and her name was Madame Mergliano.
I better hope she's not watching.
I'm sure she's not watching. She's probably dead by now. But, yeah, there's another thing. There was a friend of mine, a good friend of mine growing up, named Boyne. She always didn't make fun of his name, but she always mispronounced his name as Bone. It's like he didn't get enough hell from the fact that his name was Boyne. She had to make it worse by calling him Bone in front of an entire class full of prepubescent kids. Like, yeah, that's going to make it a lot easier for him to get by life. Get through the hell of school. Yes.
See, I've never, other than that one, I never really had a particularly mean French teacher. I had a weird French teacher in high school.
A weird one.
Mr. Richards, yeah, I had so many little quirks.
Really?
He'd randomly flick his tie over his shoulder. He'd be like, so Cassidy, read number 8.
Okay.
And we'd be like, okay. He'd sometimes talk in a high voice. He'd be like, okay, number 11. But the weirdest one...
He was just random and weird.
The weirdest one was he'd do this, like, sound every once in a while. And now I wasn't here for this. I've only ever heard the story from my friend Liam. Apparently, we were translating verbs one day. This was actually in grade 9, the grade before I had him.
Okay.
And he called on our friend Sasha, and he said, Sasha, what is the verb to come?
Oh my god.
And then everyone looked around the room like, did that just happen?
That's so bad.
I know. But it's like, how are you ever going to report the guy? Like, who's going to believe that?
Oh, man. Oh, that
Wow.
hurts. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just dies. Oh, I'm dizzy now.